As you can see, I've rearranged my furniture. I did that with the help of Lihao. That is, I'm very happy with it. The reason I rearranged my furniture is so that with the fireplace, now I have a couch in front of it and I can sit here all nicely in front of the fire, which is very nice to have. As you can see, there's also flags hanging and some balloons as well, because it was Lihao's birthday last Saturday. She turned 37. I didn't film it because, it was kind of just me and her private day. Our parents came to visit, so it was a nice day. We had a lot of fun. So today, I want to go outside. As you can see, it's all snowy outside. But before that, I bought myself a whiteboard. I'm gonna hang it up right there. And after that, I get to go outside. So let's get started. Very good. I'm happy with that. Now I can write down all the tasks I have in mind for one day. Perfect! Now, to find something cool to do outside. So I'm thinking today I do a straight line challenge. For those that don't know, there is a guy on YouTube that does a lot of straight line challenges. He tries to cross entire countries in a straight line, and he tries not to deviate from the line too much. He goes from his starting point all the way to the end, and he tries not to go more than like 5 meters away from that line, and that's pretty impressive. He does that with some GPS stuff and some other cool gadgets. He wears like military outfits, and he even goes through farmers' land and people's back gardens. He even tries to go over or through buildings if they're in the way. This is my first time. I'm not gonna make it complicated. My parents' house is only about 1 kilometer away from me. The road seems straight between us, but it isn't. It's curved. The straightest line between my parents' house and my house is through the forest. And I'm gonna see if I can go to my parents' house in as straight as a line as possible, through the forest, through a piece of forest I've only once walked through before. So let's see what happens. The guy that does this on YouTube a lot, he's from somewhere in the United Kingdoms. He uses a GPS so he can see how far he is away from his line, and he has set a planned route. I am not doing that because I do not have such a GPS. I could borrow one, but this is just me having fun today. I looked at Google Maps. I know what direction to start walking in, so I will be doing it by guessing my way around. Now, how do I know if I succeed? 1, I'm gonna have to end up at my parents' place. That's an easy one to know if I succeeded or not. But then as well, I have an app running on my phone that should record where I'm walking. So if I did it well, the app will show me having a straight line later. And I'll see if I can share that on the video later. I don't know, it's the first time I'm using this app, so I hope it works. But whatever the case, it should be fun. Let's go! Okay, as you can see, it has been snowing. Not too much, but there is snow between me and my goal, which should be fun. Just part of the experience. Okay, so the way I saw it, I need to be on this side of my house. And let's get over this fence. There we go. Okay. Here's my house. And as far as I could tell from Google Maps, the straightest line through the forest towards my parents is basically following the line of my house. Like the line of my roof points in that direction. That's kind of where I need to go. A little bit off to the right. So that's what I'm doing. So here we see, straight line goes like this, which means I need to go in that direction. And we're off. Okay, first obstacle, some high little trees. Now I've got snow on my knees already. All right, let's do this. This is pretty fun. The weather is nice though. I said this is pretty fun while I've only done like 20 meters. Okay, I've come to the edge of the forest here. Now I happen to know a little trick for navigating through forests. If you want to keep walking in a straight line. This is also a very good tip for when you're lost and want to keep going in straight lines. You look at where you want to go, and then you look at a tree that's on the line of where you want to go. But then you also look at a tree past that's on the same line. And then you keep those two trees like in line with each other, so you know you'll be walking in a straight line. Once you've made it to the first tree, you then pick another tree that's in the same line that's next. And then with those three trees, that's hard to say, you'll sure that you'll keep in a straight line. Of course, these don't have to be trees, some kind of landmark. So keep following landmarks, keep checking in front of you, behind of you, and you should always have like 3 landmarks. So that way you'll know you'll be going in a straight line. One in front of you, one behind you, and one that's close to you. Right now, I've been going towards this tree over here. So now I'm almost at this tree, which means I need to pick another tree in the distance and see if I can continue on my straight line. Alright, we're at this one. I check back at my house, which was my first waypoint. I check at this tree, and then I pick a tree in the distance, which will help me go on a straight line. And I think I will pick that one over there. Let's go. And if I pick the correct trees, I should be able to stick to my straight line as much as possible. Now, if that straight line is the line towards my parents' house, I can only hope. There's no guarantees. Okay, I've made it to this waypoint. Now I check back at my house, which I can see, and the tree I was coming from. And then I look down, look back up, and I pick another tree. And so on and so forth. Like these kinds of weird outside activities I enjoy. People might have heard of geocaching. I like doing that sometimes as well. Finding hidden treasure. And if you like doing... tripped on a branch there. If you like doing outside activities, look up geocaching. It's real cool. At the moment it's nice and easy. The forest seems quite open. Nothing I have to climb or crawl through yet, which is nice. I hope that app is recording in the background how I'm walking here. Should be doing good. And here we come to an obstacle. There's water here. I can go a little bit behind this tree. Wouldn't be too much of a deviation. I do know where my next landmark is though. It's right over there. A really tiny small tree. That's where I'm going now. Let's get around this ice though. Dead branches. Oh! Big step. There we go. Alright, where was the little tree I was going towards? Alright. Oh, more ice. I can jump over this pretty easily. There we go. Here's the tree I came from. See this little bent one? So I need to go in there. It's gonna be so interesting to see if I can make a nice straight line on the map. Ooh. I don't want snow in my neck. Ooh. Watch your step. It's a little bit tighter in here, but almost through it. Oh no, it kind of looks like I'm off of my line already, but maybe not. It's maybe if I go, yeah, no, I think I'm okay. Yeah, let's see. This might be the part where on the map you'll see that I have made an angle, but if I've done my job correctly, I'm still going in a straight line. But I see where I'm going now. Oh, that's awesome! I actually can see my parents' chimney from here. So if you can see over here, must be difficult to see, but those are the chimneys from my parents' house. So that makes it easier. That means I can just walk straight towards the chimneys, and then I'll be walking a straight line, which is awesome. Ooh. Oh no. Do you see how my footsteps have changed? You see what that looks like? I am walking on ice. Oh my gosh. I have to carefully walk around now. I don't want to go through that ice. This ice was hidden underneath snow. Carefully plant my foot. Carefully plant my feet. Whew. As you can see, this fox didn't have a problem with the ice, but I sure as hell do. Look at that. Ooh. Seems like I'm going a straight line though, which is nice. Alright, keep going. I think I'm almost, looks like this is still ice, and then over there it probably stops. So if I get over there without going through the ice, I'll be good. So, as I said, I looked at Google Maps. Damn it! Still went through some water. Anyway, I got good shoes on this time, so I haven't got wet feet. Like I said, I looked at Google Maps to see what the straightest route was, and earlier I said it was going to be around a kilometer. I was wrong, it's less. It's more like 660 meters, but it's like a kilometer if you take the road. But when you're walking in a straight line, it's less. Doesn't make it easier though, because now I have to go over this fence. Alright, let's do this. Okay. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Alright, let's continue on. Nature is so beautiful with the snow and in winter. There's my parents' house. Yeah. Alright, the rest of this should be pretty easy going in a straight line, because I can actually see my goal. The question is, was the rest a nice and straight line? Walking through fields and forest. Pretty cool. Yeah. And deep hidden places in the snow. Here we are at my goal. I made it. I just hope it was a nice straight line. Guess we'll see. But now it's time to go inside and say hi to Mom. Okay, just was inside for a little bit. Had a little bit of a nice warm tea. Now I'm walking back. And I've got Indy with me. Hi Indy. Hey, yeah. Hello. Hey Boofy. No. Yeah. Come on. When I'm back home, we're gonna sit down and review how I did. I looked at the app that recorded my walk, and I'm very pleased. The app is working very well. You'll get to see the images from the app in my video. You can actually record a video in that app of how you walked around, which is... I'm gonna be using that. That's really nice. As you can see, I'm not walking back in a straight line. I'm just following the road this time. I succeeded at my mission, so... But I did like the challenge. It was pretty fun. I will probably be doing that more in the future. I need to get outside more. It's so nice outside. Is it on? You've got snow on your face. Yeah, you get snow on your face. Come on. Niet spelen, lopen! This time it was just 660 meters as a little bit of an experiment. But I think next time I will go for a kilometer. Seems like a nice manageable distance to try. We'll see where I go. I don't know when I'll be doing it, but sounds like fun. Brave kind, hè? Yeah. Well-trained dog. He always sits down when he hears a car coming, which is very good. We trained him to do that, so he will be safe. Like, he even does it when we're not around. Like, he would be walking a few hundred meters in front of us and then suddenly sit down, which is very good, because that means that if we ever get separated from him, he'll not be driven over by a car at least, which would be our worst nightmare. Because we love this doggy. And we're back home. I'm here behind my computer. Let's review how I did. As you can see here, this is the map of the area. Here's where I wanted to start. Here is where I'm going, and this is the straight line I was trying to walk. Now let's go to the footage of the app, and you can see how I did. You can see the line being drawn of how I walked. I think I walked in a pretty straight line. It is still a little bit curved towards the south, but for walking in a straight line without a map or a compass or a GPS, I think I did a great job. Thank you for following along on this little straight line challenge. I think it was fun. I will definitely do it more in the future, and next time I will take a longer distance. But thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.